A shirtless man strides across your feed, devouring raw liver. He tells you this is the secret to his physique. Ancestral tenets, sun, sleep, raw meat.
A year ago, maybe 2 years ago, it was all about like PEDs and steroids, right? And then, you know, same question, same answer. I didn't touch the stuff, don't touch the stuff, right?
What is the Liver King's response to this claim that the Liver King is hormonally improved by science?
The question has always been, do you take steroids? Do you take PEDs? The answer to that is no. I've always told the truth, I still tell the truth.
He tells you, if you want the body of a Greek god, you just need to live like a caveman. This is Brian Johnson, the Liver King. And on that promise, he built an empire worth $100 million a year.
Fine, little birdie told me that you're making over $100 million a year from your businesses. True or false?
True.
True. That's a pretty staggering accomplishment.
But in late 2022, the emails leaked and the truth shattered the illusion. The secret wasn't the liver. It wasn't ancestral living. It was $11,000 a month in pharmaceutical-grade steroids and growth hormones.
I've been working out for 35 years. I know how to train, eat, rest, and recover. I even have a hard shell hyperbaric chamber at my house. But as I've reached my mid-40s, it's getting harder and the back fat fucking kills me. To support these exhaustive efforts, I've recently started taking Omnitrope. So if you guys don't know Omnitrope, this is pharmacy-grade human growth hormone. The brand, it is created by the pharmaceutical company Sandoz, I believe it is. The 5.8 milligram vials from Empower Pharmacy, $11,000 per month for my new dose, which is 4 vials per week. So here's this stack, IGF-1 LR3, presumably. Been taking this for a year. CJC with IMAP, been taking this for a year.
The Liver King wasn't a glitch in the matrix. He was the prototype for the new product. He proved a business model that has now infected the entire industry. Lie about the source to sell the sauce.
I'm making this video to apologize because I fucked up, because I'm embarrassed and ashamed, because I lied. Yes, I've done steroids, and yes, I am on steroids, monitored and managed by a trained hormone clinician. Liver King, the public figure, was an experiment to spread the message, to bring awareness.
Meet the new wave, the fake Natty industrial complex. Look at guys like Hussein Farhat and Julian Fitzgerald. They are barely out of their teens, yet they display the kind of muscle maturity that elite bodybuilders take decades to achieve. Julian is 18 years old, walking around at 200 pounds of lean muscle. His fat-free mass index is pushing 25, a number that is statistically almost impossible for a drug-free human. And we are asked to believe he is a 1 in a billion genetic outlier? And conveniently, he has a workout app to sell you. I did this naturally, so you can too. Just buy my program.
So do you typically just do 2 working sets?
Yes, sir.
So you guys, that's what I always preach, just 1 warm-up set, 1 all-out set with good intensity. Nothing left in the tank's all you need.
I think he watched the video. I got that from my friend Caleb. He's like, Julian, you don't need to be doing, 3-4 sets. Just do 2. And I figured out that with that, I was also able to get, more of a pump in and save a lot of energy. You know what I mean? Doing more than 2 sets kind of drains you. So I found that this worked out for me.
But now, look at the other side of the screen. Look at an influencer like Shane Stouffer, better known as Togi. Shane is honest. He openly brags about his gear usage. He details the cycles, the trenbolone, the heavy compounds. He is a self-admitted SARMs goblin.
3 grams of steroids, and then I was taking 100 a day. So like realistically, that's
100 of what?
Probably doing like 60 Ritalins and maybe maybe like 70 Ritalins and like 10 to 20. So
holy shit!
Like,
how does that not, like, honestly kind of, how does that not kill you?
All right, that took off 15 years of my life, but the net return on that, the more dangerous part of that endeavor was the steroids. For somebody that doesn't know much about steroids, like 0.5 gram is like what people take, and when you're taking 3 grams, you're in like a really bad spot. Like you better be. That's what people like, the dudes that are on a stage, the 300-pound crazy looking mother. That's what they take, is like 3 grams. So when you mix those two, it's a horrible for your heart, horrible for your cholesterol, horrible for your kidneys, your liver. It's just all. But I don't regret it at all, because I think, well, again, it made my career pretty much.
Here is the uncomfortable truth. They look nearly identical. In fact, sometimes the fake natties look better than the guys admitting to chemical warfare. So you have to ask the question, if Shane Stouffer needs a pharmacy to look like that, Why should we believe a 19-year-old kid is doing it with creatine and hard work? The answer is marketability. Honesty is bad for business. If Hussein admits it's the drugs, his $49 workout course becomes worthless. The audience realizes the secret isn't the push-up variation, it's the syringe. To sell the generic product, they must hide the active ingredient, and they get away with it because of the verification gap. There is no governing body checking Instagram bios. Natural is a marketing term, not a medical diagnosis, and you are the target market. This scam relies on a gap, a specific calculated distance between reality and expectation. The influencer sets a visual standard that is biologically impossible for a natural human to maintain. We're talking about 5% body fat year-round, full, hydrated muscle bellies, veins running like road maps across the deltoids. In nature, if you are that lean, you are flat and weak. If you are that big, you are soft. To be both big and shredded simultaneously is the hallmark of exogenous hormones. But they present this as the result of the program. They create a problem, body dysmorphia, that only they can solve.
For an increasing number of men and boys, this otherwise benign desire to be more attractive transforms into something categorically disordered.
So you buy the course, you buy the supplements, you buy the quote terkesterone, you go to the gym and you work hard. You do everything right, and you fail.
It's hard to look like, even if you do work out, to be that kind of in shape is not natural.
You fail because you are playing a rigged game. You are bringing a knife to a nuclear war.
For guys, that's unrealistic, I'm telling you.
But you don't blame the scammer. You blame yourself. I didn't push hard enough. I didn't eat clean enough. Maybe I need the advanced program. So you double down, you buy more. It is a perfect closed loop of failure and profit. The customer's failure to achieve the impossible is the engine of their business. This is the fitness Ponzi scheme. Influencer A takes steroids to get huge. He sells program B to 1,000 kids, and when those kids fail, they get desperate. Some of them hop on gear to chase the dream. They become the new fake Natties, selling program C to the next generation. New hope pays for old lies, and the cycle continues.
In life, there is this feeling that we all live with inadequacy. There is this call to achieve and to go beyond all expectations, to outperform other people, to measure oneself against a panoply of influencers and gurus, to work ridiculously long hours.
But the lie has cracks. You just have to know where to look. We'll call these glitches in the matrix. The influencers try to hide them with filters, angles, and lighting, but the biology always keeps the score. Glitch number 1, the aging. Look closely at the faces of these young phenoms. Look at the deep forehead creases, the leathery, sun-damaged texture of their skin, the sunken eyes. They look like middle-aged divorcees. This is the biological tax. They're overclocking their bodies, aging decades in a matter of years. The exterior is polished, but the biological clock is sprinting.
Anabolic steroid users look older. This is an amazing phenomenon, right, you guys? Everyone's always said, you look at these bodybuilders, late 20s, 30s maybe, and this guy looks super old, like body's unbelievable, but doesn't this guy look older? He looks 10 years older or more.
Glitch number 2, the bubble gut. On Instagram, they are Greek gods with vacuumed waists. But watch the candid video. Watch them when they relax between sets. A distended, bloated midsection pushes out. It looks like a pregnancy. This is called Palumboism. It's caused by the abuse of growth hormone and insulin, causing the internal organs to literally grow larger, pushing the stomach wall out.
What the f is that thing at the top of his six-pack? I know some people have like a ridge right here. That's just how like their physiology is, but I've never seen someone with a poking 7th pack. This dude is really built different.
No amount of clean eating causes your intestines to expand. That is the signature of chemical abuse. Glitch number 3, the rage. It's not just physical, it's psychological. Watch the intensity in their videos, the explosive anger, the manic, ego-fueled rants, the wild mood swings on live streams. Followers see passion. A neurologist sees a brain frying under neurotoxic stress. High doses of trenbolone don't just build muscle, they rewrite your personality. They destroy your sleep, spike your anxiety, and turn you into a paranoid aggressor. The perfect body is actually a sick body. It is hypertensive, it is stressed. The exterior is polished, but the interior is rotting. But the scam has evolved. It used to be shady dealers in locker rooms. Now, it's corporate, it's polished, it's white-collar drug dealing. Enter the optimization clinic. The target demographic for testosterone replacement therapy used to be 50-year-old men with medical hypogonadism. Today, the target is 16 to 23-year-olds, young men in the absolute prime of their natural production. And the influencers are the pipeline. The same guys who preach natty lifestyles are now pivoting. They tell you to get your blood work done, to optimize, to biohack. They funnel insecure kids into telehealth clinics for a kickback. The kid fills out a form, complains of fatigue, and, surprise, he gets a prescription. It sounds safe, it's medicine, it's just testosterone. A doctor signed off on it, right? But the biological reality is the same as the street stuff. Once you introduce exogenous testosterone, your body's natural production shuts down. Your system goes offline.
One of the other things that's been happening a lot recently is the rise in TRT usage among young men, maybe in part due to hoping to elevate their mood to improve the way that they feel. What's your opinion on what appear to be increasing numbers of young men using TRT?
I'm greatly concerned by it, truthfully. I think it's, a lot of men, I think, don't understand the risks of TRT. And while testosterone is a very safe therapeutic, I mean, if done correctly, it's as safe a hormone as there is. But, you know, if you're talking about a young guy who doesn't actually understand the impacts of testosterone on fertility, for example, later in life, doesn't understand what a physiologic dose is versus a super physiologic dose, and especially in the cases where guys have to get this stuff illegally, then you introduce a whole new layer of contamination and all sorts of things like that. So
if that kid tries to quit, he crashes. Depression, muscle loss, zero libido. So he doesn't quit, he stays on. They have medicalized puberty. They have turned a natural stage of life into a diagnosed condition. And in doing so, they have turned a healthy young man into a lifelong subscriber to synthetic hormones. The clinic gets the monthly fee, the influencer gets the commission, and the kid gets a dependency for life. The price of this deception isn't just a wasted gym membership. It isn't just a monthly prescription cost. It could be an actual body count. The list of dead fitness influencers is growing, and it is getting terrifyingly young. Joe Lindner, known as Joesthetics, the face of perfect aesthetics, built a career on his alien-like muscle control. Dead at 30 of an aneurysm, his heart simply gave out. Bostin Loyd, one of the first to be brutally honest about his extreme usage, he detailed every compound, and he detailed his stage 5 kidney failure, dead at 29. In the last 5 years, we have seen a wave of fitness influencers drop dead before the age of 35. Heart attacks, strokes, and organ failure.
Steroids will kill you.
Fitness is supposed to extend life, but this industry is shortening it for views. And for those who survive, there's the psychological death, bigorexia. We have created a generation of young men who look objectively great. They are muscular, they are fit. But when they look in the mirror, they see someone small, someone weak. Because their algorithm is flooded with super responders on gram levels of gear, they are chasing a phantom, and they are destroying their self-esteem to reach a finish line that doesn't exist. In conclusion, the fitness industry is no longer about fitness. It is a chemical arms race masked as a wellness movement. A physique is no longer a measure of health. In 2025, it is more of a measure of drug tolerance. We are witnessing a wellness charade. Influencers preach discipline and hard work in public, while privately jabbing needles to maintain the facade. So where do we go from here? Stop comparing your Chapter 1 to their chemically enhanced Chapter 20. Realize that the perfect body you are chasing is a medical fabrication. Instead, practice long-term gratification and understand going to the gym to build muscle would take time, effort, and discipline. Don't rely on shortcuts. And stop funding the fraud. If a 20-year-old looks like a Ninja Turtle and tries to sell you a PDF, don't buy it. Demand transparency, demand honesty, real results, real health, real truth. If you made it this far, you are already part of the minority. Most people clicked away the moment I challenged their worldview. But you stayed. That means you value the truth over the comfortable lie. We are building a community of critical thinkers who refuse to be manipulated by these systems. If you want to be part of that, subscribe. And if you want to help us expose the fraud, share this video with a friend. Post it in a group chat that needs a reality check. The algorithm hates this kind of content because it prefers the lie. So hit the like button to force the truth into the recommendation engine. Thanks for watching.